Hey everyone, Genome here, coming at you live from English Breakfast, West Virginia.
You say this is Earl Grey. I'd swear that it was Darjeeling.
I just want to bring to you my latest contest update. Okay, so current news. My contest currently has one entry.
What?
Yes, one entry. So right now, by virtue of his, let's just say individuality, Comic Geek McGee would be winning this contest unopposed if I was to end it. Luckily for you all, you still have time to enter. The contest doesn't end until December 31st.
If it's here and you want it, woo! Come and get it!
But I had some, how shall we say, suggestions that maybe my contest was a little bit vague or a little too complicated. So I'm just going to go ahead and run through it real fast and show you that it doesn't have to be a big time sink for you. You can do it quick, you can do it fast, get it in, get out, move on with your day. So without further ado, let's look at it here. Or as they say in the biz, let's go ahead and roll it. First off, the first piece is, there's actually 6 pieces total, but don't let that scare you. So, oh yeah, it has to be in video format, and make sure to post a link in the original contest video, all right, and I'll link that below. So, okay, first rule, just show me your favorite piece of cover art. It doesn't have to be your overall favorite all time, but just at least one of them. And it doesn't have to just be a comic book. Like I showed in my original video, I had a Game Informer magazine cover that I used. It was one of my favorite of all time. But I mean, you can use a comic. For instance, like Captain America #3 here is, I've had it in several videos. One of my favorite pieces of artwork on the cover of all. That's it. One. You don't have to describe it or nothing. The second one is show us your favorite one-shot comic. One of my all-time favorites is Thor 401. Has a pretty cool story about Loki there, and Thor turning into a human on a wager. That's all you need to do. You don't have to go too in-depth, all right? Part 3 is your favorite piece of geek memorabilia. Usually that's like a toy, pop, whatever. Just for example, I have these Batman and Robin animated series figurines that I think are really badass. I actually got these out of a loot crate, and I think they're pretty cool. But okay, that's it. You don't have to give me, like I said, the whole entire backstory on them. I mean, I like it if you do that. You know me, I like to ramble on aimlessly in my videos, but you don't have to. All right. Number 4 is either a comic or a book that emotionally moved you. No movies, because those are easy, because they can ply your precious heartstrings with music and other forms of trickery. But like, just, and this is not my most moving one ever, but like, the Detective Comics. And so you can just say like, hey, Detective Comics 630 or whatever. Had a really cool moving storyline where Batgirl grows antenna and communicates with some long lost love on Mars or something that she didn't know about. Maybe her and Martian Manhunter got together on one drunken evening at the Christmas party. Who knows? I don't know. But anyway, just throwing that out there. It doesn't have to be, once again, anything long or drawn out. Just, hey, this issue moved me. I'll go ahead and show you my favorite one when the contest is over, because that one really is something else. Another thing you can do is like a book. This can also sub as 1 and 2. I mean, this is the last part of the Hyperion series by Dan Simmons. This whole series is incredibly good, and it's a very emotional ending to this book. And it has great cover art too. All the covers are really nice on that. So you're not just relegated to comics, because once again I have a variety channel. So, and I also had like a piece of sleeve art from a comic book from a video game. So. And finally, or not finally, actually 5, shout out a smaller YouTube channel that you think needs recognition. For instance, I'm going to say I love signed comics. His sub count is growing really fast, but I love his format. He doesn't really focus too much on what he has. He focuses a lot on helping out the community. He's like, okay, here's what's coming down the pipe this week, and here's who's going to be at this book signing. If you go to his website, it like lays out in intricate detail what most artists that go to cons will charge for signings, or if they do it for free, how many copies they'll sign, etc., etc. So shout out channel needs recognition. Another one I would actually like to give to, just while I'm here on my virtual soapbox, would be of course Metarog, because Metarog does so much for the community. Here the guy is, elbows deep into a move, getting ready to move basically out of his home state into an entirely different environment, and he is still promoting other YouTubers out there with his contest updates. So, you know, he's not really a small channel, but I'm just saying, I mean, that's a shout out for someone who needs recognition too. So he doesn't have to be like sub 100 subs. It's repetition, believe me, it works. But you know, just anyone who really you think is still on the smaller side but needs recognition. All right. And number 6 is your biggest comic book investment letdown. I could basically list the entire 90s, into the late 80s as my biggest letdown, because that was just the era I grew up in and was collecting in, and basically, yeah, we got the shaft from the industry. But I mean, like, just X-Men #1, you know, everyone speculated on this comic, everyone bought like 100 issues of it, and I think it's still worth cover price today, whatever. So I mean, you can machine gun these things. We're talking, you know, I gotta reset here, but just, you know, favorite cover, you know, bam, you know, favorite one shot, bam, you know, favorite piece of geek memorabilia, this. You know, comic that moved me, or book moved me. Bam, there we go. Shout out, I love Slide Comics because he has a great channel, and I like his format. And my biggest comic book letdown as far as investment goes is bam, you know. So, I mean, you can really get this done in less than a minute. It doesn't take any time. I don't expect you to, like I said, to ramble on like we do. Now, I do encourage you to go check out Comic Geek McDee's submission, because he went into like a 15-minute, like he took it serious, and he went into it. Hey, if that's what you need to do, more power to you, that's great. But I just want to let everyone know out there, you don't have to make it a big production. It doesn't have to be full of good editing. You know, that kind of helps, because because remember, I'm judging this contest personally. I'm not letting RNG pick it for me. And I'm also, because I'm running 2 simultaneous contests, I'm running my favorite pick and then the favorite of the community. So community should be voting on their favorite one as well, if they are so inclined. So anyway, I'll keep this one relatively short, as far as I go. So thanks for watching, and make sure to get your entries in.
Do it! Do it!
Remember, you have till December 31st, around midnight, to get them in. Actually, it might be in 7 p.m., but whatever. Just if you get it on the 31st, we're good to go. So the new year can ring in a contest win for some lucky viewer. So anyway, I got another video to shoot, so I'll go ahead and stop this right now. So don't be afraid to enter, get in there, win some loot, and help out your fellow YouTuber, right? Right. It's all right. It's all right. All right. Here we go. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Till next time, this is Genome, or is it Johnny Fever, out.